Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest on the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to Apply. All right, so today I am in beautiful downtown Los Angeles, and I'm at the Latinitude event. Let me tell you, I don't miss this event any year. I'm 2 years in, and I'll be here next year, the year after that, the year after that. I'm telling you, NAREP does an amazing job here. And my next guest is Yasmin. Yasmin, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so have you been to Latinitude before? Is this your first year? Like, give me some history.
I was here at Latinitude the very first year. I was a panelist. I think it was 2019.
Get
and
out
this
of
is my
here.
Second time. Yes.
That's amazing. So, okay, I don't know how to say this, and you're the OG. Like,
I'm the
come on.
OG.
Yeah,
Started with it,
That's
yes.
what I'm saying. It's Latinitude. I can use that. I can use that vernacular.
Absolutely. Latinas with attitude, but good attitude.
Great attitude.
Yes.
So, the growth. Talk to me. Like when year one, I mean, it's always been behind NAREP, and I mean, it's amazing. And NAREP does great work, but like the growth year over year, I've only been here since last year to this year. Like, talk to me, like what you've seen in the evolution.
Well, it's evolved so much. It's so diversified now in the way that they have the booths. Before it was just a panel. It was a panel, and it was maybe about 100 people. Now it's grown to about 200 people, if not more. They have booths, expos. They have all these different speakers. And at that time it was maybe like 5 of us. Well, now I think they have 25 or something. I am the keynote speaker today.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Get into that. What are some of the things you're going to bring to the table?
Well, they really wanted me to focus on our belief system as Latinas, on how we have sometimes our greatest limitations are our own beliefs, and how important it is to break through them. And I talk a lot about my story of, growing up in a dysfunctional family and how I was set up really to fail in everything that happened to me. But I reframed my experiences as gifts and to learn from them and grow. And I built upon them to build, entrepreneur ventures.
Yeah.
I've authored 5 books on women and empowerment, and all because of the power of perspective. How you see yourself and what you've been through can determine your success, because you either build on even your own trauma, you can build upon it, or you can let it defeat you.
So you have a catalog. 5 books is a catalog.
I never thought of it like that.
No, it is. It's a catalog.
Okay.
What is what drives your catalog of content? What drives that, like you creating content? What drives that?
I started with my first book called Empowering Latinas, Breaking Boundaries, Freeing Lives. Then I crossed over to mainstream multicultural women. And now my last book came out last year, and it's about humanity.
Wow.
So my books evolve as I evolve as a human being. And so I've evolved into really wanting to empower humanity, where, better human, better leader.
Yeah.
And how becoming a better human makes you a better leader. And you cannot have one without the other. So it's truly about leadership, but about humanity. And especially during these times, leadership is not at our best right now, with the examples that we have. And, I would not want to tell my little children, be like these leaders here that, but at the same time, it's about teaching them that leadership is aligned to humanity. You cannot be a great leader and then be a horrible human being. So it truly is the alignment about wanting to be better, become the best version of yourself, so that you can contribute to society and the world in a better way, a better mother, better father, better brother, sister, child, to your parents, to society. Overall, it's a win-win. It's just not focused on just leadership, because that's my focus, is leadership. People tend to separate the two, and they can't be separated to really be successful.
Talk to me a little bit about what it looks like and what it's meant to you to build, like, not the catalog in terms of the books of writing, but also the brand and the theme, because there's a theme through your work from book to book, also in what you're putting out, whether it's on social media or otherwise. Like, talk about what that journey is like for you.
For me, it's always about empowerment, but about living in truth. And what that means is that everything I experience, I share with my audience.
Yeah.
Every tragedy, every heartache, whatever it is, I reframe it as a gift, and I share it about what I've learned through the pain, through the sorrows.
Did that come intuitively, or did that take like some time to get there?
Well, the first book I wrote, the Empowering Latinas one, it really came from pain, but I wanted to write it from a place of contribution to the Latino community about Latinas, like own your life and don't allow cultural traits that hurt you. Don't allow yourself to follow them, reframe them. And it was in 22 countries, English and Spanish,
That's
women
amazing.
all over the world telling me, thank you. You know, I felt there was no hope. So learning that sharing my story became my strength, that sharing my story became my freedom, I realized that that is the path, because my life, I can honestly say I live a very fulfilled and internally just amazing life because I live from the inside out.
Yeah.
So I have evolved in that way where now I know it works, and the brand is built on that, on truth and authenticity. So as I go on my journey, I take my audience with me.
Now, did that, and the reason I asked this question is because there's a lot of people that have watched this that they have powerful stories too.
Yes.
And now everybody's in their, like their own, they're in their own place. Like some are more comfortable, it comes intuitively. Some have to get over some fear. Some have, there's a lot of different things. Like, so even on that first one, when you're talking about, even on this interview, you're talking about like, you know, maybe the childhood or growing up was not the easiest. So that being said, like, how did you get over, or did you, maybe you didn't have that fear of sharing those stories? Because now obviously you've been doing this a long time, so it's intuitive. Like something happens, you understand the power of sharing your story and how you can help others with it. But was it always like that, or did you get over it? To like, how did you get over that hump, if there was one? Maybe there wasn't.
So I'm a true believer that if your purpose is strong enough, it overcomes any fear. So your conviction of what you're trying, the message you're trying to relay, needs to be stronger than your fear. So when I go on stage in front of 10,000 people, I never worry about what are they thinking about my hair or how, because my message.
Worry. I'm like, is my hair in place? Like, what's going on?
You know why I don't worry?
I'm worried
because my message is so clear. What I want to relay.
My message isn't that clear. I'm just like, how's my hair?
That's the problem. Your message needs to be more with conviction.
No, I ask questions. Okay. I'm good.
Okay, you're good then. Because if you
my hair better be good too.
You know, of course, I want my hair to look good too and stuff.
I know. I'll just wait until you're saying it. I'm like, you better don't come on my show talking about you don't care about your hair. You care.
Of course, we care about
there
our
you
hair.
Go. Okay, now you can continue.
But it's not the most important part.
All right, now you can continue.
Okay. It's about the impact. Not even about the message, about the impact, but you want good hair with the impact.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, it's not like an either or thing.
No. You got to have both because, you know, yeah, of course. No, looking good is very important to me. Okay. But I will go out without makeup and not have a problem with it too. Yeah. Not on a show though, but just out to the market.
I got you. I'm just saying. I just couldn't let that one go. So what's next? I mean, what's next for you in your career, in your books, your content? Like, what's next for you? What's on the horizon?
So we're excited because we're launching a week from today our college program, our University Young Women's Leadership Program in partnership with the USC Marshall School of Business and University of Laverne.
Wow.
And it is at the University of Laverne.
And so that'll be out by September, we'll say?
That starts next weekend, August. Yeah, okay. So next weekend it goes through November.
Okay. I just want to make sure because this will be released in 5 to 10 days. So we'll say that it'll already be out.
Yeah, there you go. And so and then we created an AI communication empathetic tool called Grace. So Grace helps you learn how to communicate graciously, assertively.
That's amazing.
So it's a tool that our alumni are starting to use. So it's basically my methodology in my book, in my last book, incorporated into Grace. So it's like having a Yasmin with you at all times to tell you how to communicate.
Oh, wow. How'd you come up with the name, Grace?
Because it's part of Gracious.
Oh.
Graciously Assertive. That's my latest book, the one from 2020, from last year. Graciously Assertive, How Becoming a Better Human Makes You a Better Leader. So the AI tool and coach is called Grace.
I love it.
And she's amazing.
That was my mother. That was her name too. Yeah. So I'm a fan of Grace.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
what?
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so that's amazing. I love it. I love the content you're creating. I like the mission, obviously. Last thing I want you to do, I want you to look in the camera. How do people follow up? How do they connect? How do they digest your content, get some books?
They can find me at Dr. Yasmin Davids, either on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. It's Dr. Yasmin Davids.
Fantastic. And for everybody watching, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so you can just click on the links and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Each and every day we're putting out new content, bringing you new ideas and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way on your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Yasmin, again, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.